So yeah, today let's go with the users. Okay. So which is the most important part of an administrator who can able to control the users and all. Okay. So basically an user is like an individual Informatica Cloud Services account. Okay. So for each user, there will be some individual, IDMC account that allows secure access to their own organization. So it can be like, so you're getting right my point. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
So yeah, you are getting my point, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, basically an user is an individual IDMC account. Okay. So which allows the secure access to their own organization. So the users can able to assign the roles based on the performance activities. They can able to, if the user as assign the developer role, right? So they can able to start doing the development activities and all. If the user is assigned just an testing, right? Testing, so they can only do the testing. Running the assets and all, jobs and all. So monitoring search activities and all. So if the user is like assigned as a data steward or data manager, so they can able to just perform like their own activities based upon the roles configured on the IDMC level.
Yes, Ashok, before going to the users,
Okay.
can you show me the syllabus where we are now and how much we have already finished out?
Sure, sure, sure. 1 second.
Recap because after 2 days we are connecting, right?
Understood. 1 second. Yeah. So there are a total 8 modules as we discussed initially. So yeah, first we have discussed about all the IDMC overview, iPaaS, the solution of the iPaaS architecture and all. So yeah, in the second session we discussed about that organization, the organization details or sub organizations, how we are going to handle those organizations, controlling the license based on all. Correct, right? So let me give you an overview. So okay, the module one, the main first session we completed about the overview of an IDMC, the iPaaS solution, how we are going to integrate that in. And the cloud architecture and some brief about the IDMC services and all. Same as in the second module, we have discussed about that organization, how you are going to set up your organization, how if there is any sub organization, how you are going to create sub organizations, linkage between the sub organizations and all. Yeah, and licenses, how you are going to get to know the licenses expiring and all such things. Yeah,
Yes.
now third module, which is the most important for administrator, right? So user management.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, when it comes to user management, right? So in the administrator, we have separate section called the users. It's nothing but an user is an individual account for IDMC whom can able to access their own IDMC depends upon their roles and all. So for example, so if there is any developer role, right? So the user can able to perform the development activities, proceeding and all. And yeah, for example, if the user is assigned to an testing role or like analysis role, right? So they can able to perform only the execution of the jobs, monitoring, and all like that. Same as like for the
How we,
data
how
stewardship
we
and
can
that.
create the users like a group?
Sorry.
How we can create the group of the users? Let's say if I have some category managers, then I have
Okay.
some financial managers, right? So I need the
Okay.
group of them so that the approval workflow can be, assigned to them.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll let you come. Okay. I will let you come.
Okay.
So first understand what these are the users for IDMC. Okay. And this is the page where you can able to see the statistics of that user. So for example, in this page I can see there are like a total 76 total users, and enabled users are like a 74, and the one user is still activation is pending, and one user got logged. So such information we can able to see, and we can see these 36, right? So who are frequently using their IDMC within last 30 days like that.
Mm.
So all
Okay.
the statistics details, right? All the statistic details we can able to see under the user section.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So
So
these users are created individually.
yeah, these are users will be created individual only.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see in a graphical or statistical, or you can see that in this. So it's up to us. Okay. Yeah, and also you can perform like you can edit the user details if you like. So you are an administrator, like as administrator, you can able to create the users. You can able to view the user details. You can able to edit the user details, or you can assign some services to the, for example, some particular user should have only the MDM, so they should not able to control the another services apart from the MDM. So you can able to assign some services to the particular services to the particular services. If you don't want to the user to proceed, right, you can disable that user, or you can reset that user by if they want, if they have forgotten their own password, something like that, right? So you can able to disable, or directly you can able to. So all such activities like on the top of that user, you can able to do it in the user section.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So when it comes to, right, so just understand, if you are working as a CI, right? So if your organization is enabled for CII and all, so there is a just to heads you up, okay? There is a one user called a CII anonymous, okay? So which is like an inbuilt user. So I'm specifically telling about this user called CII anonymous.
Mm.
Let me open that. So which helps, see this one. So this user is only for application, I mean application integration. So the reason behind is like, see, you may have different users and all, right? So for example, if you are using any CA application which you are going to integrate, so you need to provide your user credentials to proceed the service.
Mm.
So what Informatica did is like, they, it is suggesting like there is by inbuilt there will be like a CA anonymous users, which will help us to assign to any services and help us to the I mean to run the jobs and all. I mean CI processes, such things. It's like just only for CI. Okay, it's nothing other for other microservices.
So it's like a
This
dummy. It's like a dummy user which
yeah,
use to just run the badges and the REST API calls and all these things, right?
yes, yes.
Okay. Anonymous.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of anonymous. So
Okay.
yeah, so for example, if I want to create a new user, right? So there is a directly one button called like a add user. So you can provide the user details, like what are the first name, last name, job titles, email, which is like a mandate. These are all like a mandatory columns.
What is
And
it?
username also you can able to define. Sorry,
Authentication.
sorry.
What is this authentication? How we will define this authentication? Authentication, yeah.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
it can be basically it will come by native only. First thing. Okay. Yeah. Why it came Salesforce IDP with SAML? I will let you know slowly. Okay. Because going forward we are going to cover this SSO and all, so we'll let you know these things.
Hmm.
So this is how you are going to create a new user.
And
Okay,
this is identity category as well.
yeah, it's like a human, for
No,
example, right? Yeah, that's
non-human also will work in Informatica.
not like that. So as I told, right, CAI anonymous user,
Okay, okay.
so it is like inbuilt. So if there is such any users, like for example, some clients will be creating some one or two users only for some authentication purpose, third party authentication purpose, so
Okay.
that they will get to know, okay, this is like in a, I mean this is something triggered from Informatica side only, like that. So for example, if you provided your own authentications, right, so the system in the logs you will get to know, right, okay, Zara had triggered these services and all, like that.
Hmm.
So in order to control such things, so what we are doing is like we are creating some dummy users which helps us for to assign some services or to run such services within IDMC, so
Okay.
that we will get to know like, okay, yeah, inside IDMC it got run through administrator only, not through any other users, like that.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
such kind of things we are just defining like a identity categories like a human or something like that. Okay. So yeah, and you will assign the law. These are all like a details. So once you create and assign the roles, and you can save it, right? So that whatever the email you are going to provide you, right? So the notification will go through an Informatica telling that your user got created. You can reset your password, like that.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So these are all how you are going to create an user.
And
So
then I
same
can
as it
put
is.
the group role service assignments as well.
Yeah. So yeah. So yes, assigning. So if you see the roles, right, there are so many types of roles based upon the microservices. Okay, based upon the microservices. So if you see, right, there is an application administrator which has some custom roles created for their own use cases and all. Mm.
Okay.
There are like some GPT. There are some specific configuration for each role. Okay, it's not like directly simply I'm creating like a Claire GPT, so I can able to access the Claire. It's not like that. So, so how these roles are defined is like I'll let you know. Wait, next coming.
Mm.
So yeah. So for example, I'll let you see. These are the roles, right? For example, if I want to create a new role, okay. So I'm discarding this one. See, we can able to create a custom roles also, whom uh, or how we are going to assign based upon the requirement. On. For example, I won't say one. I'm just creating custom role. Okay. Let's take MDM custom role. Okay. So yeah. So I given the role. I'm just configuring like a. So as a best practice, we always provide a description because right today you will be an administrator. Tomorrow someone will come and take up these activities, right? So to make sure that he will understand easily by saying such things, right? So we always create by providing the description also. So like that. So now, so this I am specifically telling that MDM custom role. Okay. So I will configure that services as per my MDM only. So for example, if you see there are so many services, so many based upon these services only, if the user is assigned to particular this role, all these services only can able to see like that. So
So
for example, let me take,
P360 is also available here.
sorry.
P360, Supplier
No,
360.
no, 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 no. These comes under, right. These comes under that P360, E360 comes under MDM SaaS. Okay. So for I will show you. Okay. So there are like a MDM business applications you can see, right. There is a MDM business applications. So if I click that MDM business applications, you can able to see the related assets and features and all. For example, so for this particular role, I am assigning, he can able to create the reports. He can able to create the report sets also. And same as it in the future, I am assigning to that particular role, telling that he can able to work on the workflow tasks and he can able to see the some business applications also like that.
Mm.
Business applications, nothing in the sense whatever you are asking, like customer 360, product 360, such things.
Okay.
Same as it is, there is MDM configuration also where the developer comes into picture. For example, see, right. So if you come assets, right, there are so many. So he can able to create some application models. He can able to create the business entities. He can able to create the business events, dynamic tools, all these things based upon your requirement, based upon the your RBAC's roles and all. So you can create the role based upon that, and you can assign the users to the particular role. So that's why I told role is not a simply not MDM custom role means it will not work for only MDM. So you need to come and you need to configure the services based upon that custom role. So for example, now I am not providing any access to the job definition. So that what will happen is like the user whom we will be assigning to their MDM custom role, like that user will not be able to create the job definitions or run any job definitions
Mm.
like that.
So
So yeah,
let's say if I start from the beginning, so
okay.
application model means they can create any application model. What is the application model?
Application model in the sense like uh, see business entities and you are assigning to the applications, right? So if you have known that MDM, right, so you will easily understand that what is application models. So what is simply to give a like a simple brief, like so you will be creating one table and you will be assigning that table to the customer 360. I don't know, right? So business 360 is like a multi-domain. You can create all the domain related business tables in that, and you can assign that particular. For example, I created the product 360 table. I mean product related some table. So, but I need to assign that product related table to product 360 microservice only, right? I can't able to assign that product related table to the customer. So to control that and to configure such things, so that user should have this access permission also.
Mm.
Yeah, job definition. So that user can able to come and see the reference entities. He can able to create the reference entities. In the MDM, we have relationships also, source systems, workflows, all these things based upon the configuration of the role, right? So it is depending on that. So there are some asset level and there are some feature level also. Assets level in the sense these are already there. So just you need to create like that. And the feature level is like a providing them access to work on that one step approval. Let's take there is a one step approval. So you need to accept it or do some perform some action on top of that task, right? To get access or to get I mean to access that performance of an act, taking an action on that particular task and all. So you need to have this feature enabled under the role, or else you can't able to take it. Hope you got it right.
Yeah, got it.
So yeah, so like this we are going to create a rules, and this is how we are going to control a microservice based applications and all. Okay, and we have one more thing like user groups. Okay, so user groups is nothing but, see, now I have a, you are asking, right, how can I create a group of users assigning to the same role, right? So what we are doing is like there are some roles. Okay, for example, let's take, there are like a customer manager, or let's wait a minute. So let's take like a data governance administrator, data governance user and all. So what we need to do, I need to provide all these three roles to some count of users, some number of users. So what I will do is like I'll just create a user group for that. Okay, for example, there are say MDM developers. So for MDM developers, I just assign the number of roles, so that telling that I don't want to come and always assign the number of custom roles to that each user, right? So I'll just create a one group of user roles and simply assign that user to particular group. That's it.
Okay, so it means that the first you need to create the users, and then
Yeah.
when you want to create the group,
Yeah.
you just combine all the users. No, sorry,
Yes.
you just combine all the services
Hmm.
to one user. This is the
That's
thing.
it. Yes, that's it. So instead of multiple times or manually doing all such things, right? So
Mm.
what we are doing, simply we are just taking some roles, creating group and providing all those roles in that
Do
group.
you have any group here?
These are all the groups, right? That's what I'm showing. See, these are user groups. Okay, so let's take like a MDM developers. Okay, the MDM
Okay.
developers is a group, and we
How
can
many
see that.
how many users are there in this group?
Wait a minute, there are no members, zero members.
Okay. But I
Okay,
can
but
see here all the members linked to this group.
where you can see, wait a minute.
If it is there.
No, no. Wait, let's take wait a minute. Data governance admin. Okay. See, there are 10 members assigned to that particular data governance.
Mm.
So what are all the roles configured under data roles is like business steward, business 360 process executor, and yeah, data governance administrator. So these are all the
Defining these
roles.
roles.
Yeah. So we
So
can
who?
see, but sorry,
Mm. What I'm saying that who is defining this role?
you
It
are
is
the going, as the administrator, you are going to define all these roles.
okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Like this, you are going to configure the users, user roles, and user groups. Okay. So, and you are controlling always, say as a best practice, we always create a groups, user groups, and assign the users to that particular group
And Ashok, what are the user? What are the main role? It has to be created in Informatica. Main
based
role,
upon.
key roles.
There are some inbuilt, I mean default roles. Okay, out of the
Yes.
box roles. Okay, so which are
It has to
mandatory for the
has
particular
to be
server.
there. Otherwise,
Mhm.
Informatica will not be completed. It has to be there. That key roles I
Yes,
need.
you see, right? So if you see, there is a customer 360 role for analysis, customer 360 role for data stewards, customer 360 role for managers. So all this comes under the MDM.
Mm,
Same as it is data access owner. If you see role for mapping assets in a data access management, okay, these roles, these are the out of the box roles you can configure. But yeah, few based upon the customers, right? They want some custom roles to be created as per their assignment and all. So in that case, we will proceed by creating a new roles and all.
mm. So out of the box means that
Hmm.
this is built in the system.
Yeah, though Informatica will provide these roles.
This is already available in Informatica,
Yes,
right?
these are
That
already
is
available.
out of the box.
Yeah, that's why we can't able to edit the out of the box roles. For example, right? Let's take one of the out of the box rule. So there is a data access owner, okay? So I
Mm.
can take this, but I can't edit it. See, it is the grayed out. So that's why
Who is defining these roles?
these are
Informatica.
out of the box, Informatica itself.
Mm.
That's why we are not depending only the out of the box rules. We will be creating our custom rules based upon our requirement.
Mm. And what is this run, delete, set permissions? Is
So
there
you are
any?
telling, right? Yeah. So I'll tell you. So create is like a, for example, let's take the one of the custom user, okay? Custom role.
Mm.
Yeah,
Data
let's see.
governance.
There is a one. Yeah. So there is a custom role, okay? So I am telling that let's take some custom role. Is there any data integration application? Yeah. So there is a create, read, update, delete, okay, and he can able to say. So that means, right? So the particular user whom is who when he is assigned to the custom role, he can able to create the reports, okay. He can able to read the reports, he can able to update those reports, and
Okay.
he can able to delete the reports. You are
Mm.
getting my point, right?
Yeah, but this access we will not provide to business. Otherwise, they will start
No,
deleting.
yeah, yes, yes, exactly. But
Okay.
anyway, we will be getting all logs. Okay, I'll show you where we are getting such logs and all. This will be, I mean, as administrator, you will getting to know if anything happens, right? For example, by mistake, I have deleted some assets. So as administrator, you need to be able to find that, right? Who
Yes.
deleted so things. So that's the reason we will be assigning only some limited access to the particular user and all. So we'll not be providing complete access to. So admin access will not be provided. There is a one more role called key admin or super admin, something like that. Wait a minute. So which the I mean that role contains complete access. See, there is a super admin something. One second, there is something called admin key admin or super admin, something like that. Okay. So which have
I think you are
yes,
there.
key admin. Okay. This
Okay.
have all access. So that's why we should not provide this access to any one of it.
Mm. And this is out of the
So
box or this is
yes, this is out of the box. This is out of the box. So like that, we need to be very careful or we need to be very strict when assigning to the roles or user groups such things. So this is how we are going to control our user level user levels and all.
Mm. And I can see their set permission and run. Run means what does it mean? Runs and set permissions for any role.
Yes. Wait, I'll show you some one more thing also. Let me open any microservice.
Sorry, I have a call. Just 1 minute, please.
Yeah, please.
Yes, Ashma. Let's start. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you told it to set permissions on all, right? So if I open any, so this is my application integration, okay? So if I come to explore, I can see there are so many projects available, okay? So for example, there is a project, my project. Let's take there is a my project, Valam. So this is my project, Valam Ashok. So what I want to do, I want to restrict this folder to access. So okay, that's why what we are doing, we have an option. If we come to there will be three dots. Okay, actions. So there is a under this action there will be permissions. Okay. So if I click on that permission, so here that users will come. Since I have set that particular role to provide and set permission access, right? I can able to again restrict on the fold project level access also. Now in the administrator, we are restricting on the service level access. But uh, in that Explorer, in that any microservice, we have a permission set permissions where we are going to restrict that permission on the top of project level. For example, I'm telling that there is like a Madhu. Okay, I'm just telling that Madhu can able to read, she can able to update, she can able to delete, and she can able to execute like that. So I'm setting the permissions on top of the project folder. So
Okay.
this will be set by users because see, I created, right? I want to restrict it for myself.
Mm.
So that's how I'm keeping it. So this is here also you can keep on the based upon the users or based upon the groups. So like this you can able to restrict also. So for that's why apart from these users, if anyone come and try to open my asset, right? So it won't open. It will simply throw like you don't have access. That's it. For example, there is a 0005 something, right? So if I try to do anything, right? So see you don't have permission sufficient to open this asset like that. So you can't able to even open the asset itself.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Like that, you can able to control you on the level of asset level also, not only on service level. You can able to you can able to provide a control on asset level also. So you got it right, how the restriction and all happening.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. So like this, we are going to create a user roles, defining the user groups, assigning the level, and that project level also we are going to restrict if they want. It's up to their wish. Okay, it's up to their wish. They can able to restrict their own assets and all.
So in
One
this
second,
user
let
part,
me
anything you think that it is missed till now?
the user part.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think that everything I covered, because see users, you can able to create the users, you can able to edit the users. I can able to edit. For example, there is a user called Abhinav. Okay, apart from the username and the email, I can able to update email also. Apart from the username, I can able to edit anything. Okay, I can able to block this. I can able to, for example, same thing. I open and I can able to edit. Right, same thing. If I come here and if I open, say I can reset it. I can delete him directly, or I can disable him.
Okay.
So the user control, the control on top of that user will be yours.
Okay.
Okay. So based upon that, see we covered like a creation of the users, how we can able to edit the users, delete, disable, or how we are going to configure the roles for that particular user groups, and how we are going to restrict the access permissions on the top of I mean on the top of their own projects and all. Okay, this is how we are going to handle the users. So
So,
this is how the user man.
okay,
Yes
user.
sir, please.
So I can even though I can assign them the roles,
Hmm.
I can assign them the services as well. I can
Yes,
group them.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, let me open. Let me see. I don't think I missed, but yeah, let me. User groups, user roles. Yeah, we covered this one also. Schedules, add and one is okay. So yeah, we covered the users, user groups, and user roles, right? So now we'll see how we are going to configure the SAML authentication. SAML is nothing but the SSO, single sign-on. Okay, you know right what is SAML, single sign-on.
Yeah.
So basically, hope you then okay, fine. So basically, what we are doing is like we are just configuring a single sign-on, okay, SSO, so that the users don't need to repeatedly log on, log out, and all. This is the first thing. And another thing is like they want to maintain their unique user information and all. So in such cases, what clients follow is like they always prefer to configure the SSO login. So SSO login is nothing but whenever you are trying to log in, right, you no need to provide your credentials. So you just provide the username or you can provide the organization ID. So this is what organization ID, okay? If you just provide the organization ID, you can directly it will redirect into whatever the SAML service we have provided, and it will log in into the IDMC. So this is how it will work. But how we will define, I mean,
Configure it.
configure the SAML is, yeah. So it's direct. So if you open the SAML setup, right, there is like a direct service provider. Okay. So we are service providers. So if I download directly here, right, I will get one XML file. So see, I'm getting one XML file. I can directly download this XML file. I can open it. So this is what my XML file. So in this XML file, I have the details of whatever the my organization entity ID, okay, organization entity ID, and the some certificate key and CA certificate key, one other signing certificate key, and the most important thing is this one. So the binding point, the location of my IDMC service details, the name format of how we are going to provide our format details and all, and the location of identity service. Okay, just keep these things in mind. Now I will show how we are going to provide. So I got now the details from the IDMC. Okay, now I want to configure my SSO from SAML user and all, my identity services. So how we are going now, my identity service like a my Azure. For example, if I come directly here, right, there is a single sign-on setup which is already set up. So if I open the single sign-on, I can able to see those details.
No, no, this
So these are my SAML
is of
configuration.
Azure, right?
Yes, yes.
So
So I'm
can you
using,
yeah, can you
yes, yes.
come in for this? So when you download the XML file,
Uh-huh.
after that, what you did?
I'll download the XML file. Okay. This is my reply URL. Same as it is. I'm providing my login URL. That's it. Okay. And
Okay.
one more thing is like I'm just providing. Okay. See, I
But
have
how you get
configured
this?
the
How you get this screen? Informatica Cloud has AML based sign-on.
this is like another. See, this is not from Informatica. This is from outside of Informatica. For example, we might have the SAML authentication from the Okta. We might have SAML authentication from other some other service,
I got it.
authentication service
This
and
is
all.
from Microsoft, right? Everyone is
Yeah,
using
yeah,
Microsoft.
yeah.
So,
Some people are using Okta also.
okay. So
So like
whatever
that.
the
So
essential
mhm,
we will add here.
yeah,
Basic XML configuration.
exactly. So we'll just take provide the exam the information from the XML. Okay, and after that, after providing this, right, I will save this my XML, and I will get one more federation metadata XML. Okay, you are getting my point, right? You are with me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's very simple. Okay, you are providing all the details from that IDMC metadata file.
Mm.
After providing, you will save this one. After saving, you will get an option to download the metadata XML file, which is called a federation metadata XML. Okay,
Okay.
so you can directly download this one. If you open this one, so you will get so many details. Okay, so these are all the details available. I don't want to even go through it. Okay, I have directly option in my IDMC where I can browse and choose the file. That's it. So now I see this is the issuer. It will automatically pick up the things. Okay, you no need to configure anything. It will
Okay.
automatically pick up all the details from that XML file. So it took the signing certificate, everything. So after configuring this, whomever the authentication SAML ID is there, SAML AD or Okta, who they need to assign the users, they need to assign the users for under this SSO. Then only those users can able to use single sign-on, or else they can't use it. For example, now I have the details. This is not done from Informatica side. This is from the person who is going to control the SAML things. Okay. Now see, I am logging into the uh, normal by providing the authentication, but I can able to also log in through SSO. I'll show you how I can able to log in through SSO. This right, it is go and check the Microsoft line login, and then it will redirect into Informatica Cloud, and
Okay.
and then Informatica Cloud will open completely here. So this is single sign-on. How we are going to configure. Same as it is. Now I logged in through a email, right? So why email, right? So I configured my identifier format which is like a email address. See, that's the reason my email is working for it. So
So
if I
how you
provide any other details, it will.
by default coming, or because you don't upload the file, right? You did not upload the file which you downloaded from feature. You said
If
that's
I
automatically taken.
no, we need to upload. Then only it will take it.
Ah, okay, okay.
You choose the file and select it. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
automatically these details will get generated. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. There are two ways. Okay, there are two ways. See, now I logged in through my user. You see, this is my email ID. How I logged in. So I
Yeah.
can able to log in with organization ID also. So now I logged out. Okay, I'll just take the my organization ID from here.
Yes, please. Carry on.
Yeah. So that's how we are going to. It's straightforward. Okay, you are just sharing the metadata file from the which we call it as a service provider file to the any AD users or any AD services, which we call it as it can be like anything like a Microsoft Azure, it can be like a Okta authentication, anything. Okay. So you can just open it, you can share those details to them. They can just upload that file. So there is option to
So
upload also
for
directly.
each user, I need to do this.
Sorry?
For each user, let's say tomorrow new
No,
user.
no, 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 no. See, if you create the user, if the same user is available in the Microsoft Azure, that user only should have the details here also, then only he can able to.
No, I did not get your point.
So I'm
So
telling, okay, see, for example, I have one user, I have user in the Microsoft Azure
okay.
with my email ID. Okay, same as it is, I have the user in my IDMC with the same
No,
email
no,
ID.
no, no, Ashok. I
Hmm?
just joined. Let's say I just joined the company. I am new. I don't
Okay,
know. I'm even though I'm not a technical person.
okay.
I'm a business person. I don't know that I have the Microsoft Azure account, and I don't know I have an Informatica account. He came to me, and now I need to provide them the access. Okay, I
Then
will provide.
you need to create the user, right? Without
Okay,
creating the user, how we will get access? Correct, right?
that's I understand your point.
Mm,
So first
mm.
of all, I will create his user,
Yes,
and
yes,
I'll provide him the role. Once
yes,
this is done, then I
mm,
will open the single sign-on.
yes.
Okay.
Just you will add that user to under that single SAML authentication. That's it. That
Mhm.
configuration you will just assign. So it's like a one-time activity, right? One time if you assign, so next time onwards he can use that single sign-on.
Okay.
He no need to come and log in like such things.
Okay.
So this is how the user management is going on. So this is how you are going to set up your SAML things and all. And yeah, if you see metering, right? Metering is nothing but that IPU, Informatica Processing Units. So it's all based upon the how we are discussing, I mean, how we are going to buy our IDMC. That's it. So
What do you buy our IDMC?
yeah. So for example,
IPUs, right? It's
you
an IPUs.
yeah, it's an IPUs. So it can be two ways. Okay. For example, I want only MDM. I don't want any other microservices. Correct, right? So if I want only MDM, they will charge based upon the record level, golden
Yeah.
record level,
Yeah.
not on the based on the IPU. Yeah, if you are using any other microservice, yeah, for example, let's take a CI or let's take a CDI, data integration level, or let's take a CDGC. So if you want to use such microservices, they will be procuring the IDMC service based upon the IPU consumption.
Mm.
So IPU is nothing but like a petrol, okay? I mean fuel. So if you keep fuel in the bike and you run, right, so fuel will consume, right? So you can't get it back. So same as it is, IPU also will work. So you will be using
Let's say,
so many
let's say,
micros.
Ashok, I already bought the Informatica,
Mhm.
and I have right now 60 IPUs. What does
Okay.
it mean?
So it's how you discussed with Informatica. Okay, it's nothing in our control. So it's all about how initially the discussion went with Informatica. So for example, they might, for example, I'm telling, okay, they might discussed with Informatica telling that we are using these IPUs only for MDM job executions. So understand, if I'm talking about the MDM job executions, in that MDM job definitions, we will be configuring some CDI task flows also. So to run any CDI task flow, so we need IPUs backend. It won't run without any IPU conception and all. So this discussion is on all like initial discussion, how they're going to, I mean, procure or how IDMC is going to sell their service environment and all.
Got it, got it.
Yeah.
So I think Ashok, we need to go with the hands-on training as well.
Hmm.
Uh, Later on, I will open my account for Informatica and I will try to, create everything what we had learned till now. So
Okay.
it be a hands-on, so I can understand that more, in more details, how we are
Hands
doing
on
things.
in, so in the administrator,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, sure.